You wanna go to the forest? Oh, darn it. Psst. You wanna go to the forest? Alright, I'll see you there. Wow. Oh wait. There we go. Dude, it looks so real out here that it doesn't look real. Just strolling, baby. Alright, we got good news and we got bad news. Good news is we're like right almost to the place that I want to go. Bad news, you can call it bad news, is a giant freaking rain cloud over there. So that's gonna catch us. But I mean, look at that. Okay, if you remember this shot right here, I love you. And if you don't, I still love you. Oh, friends, we are going to go right there. Whew, we have arrived. Let me see, does it work? Does it work? Oh, baby, it works. Okay. Why did I bring you guys out here today? Well, because this is my vacation spot. Right, that's extreme. I don't like extreme like that. I'm gonna sit right here. Can you still see me? Yeah, you can. A while ago, I got really sad and stressed out, and so what I did is I ran out to the woods. This is probably in September, and I was like, whoa, this is like vacation because of how good this feels. The air, the quality of the scenery. I mean, everything's super green. Not only that, everything's like so pretty that it's like healing my eyes away. I know that sounds kind of weird, but the cold air, it just feels really soothing onto my eyes rather than having to focus on a screen. But anyway, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chill out, and then I'm gonna share a breathing technique that I found a while ago, because you can't see it, but like right there, I started to see 3 people start to form. So I'm gonna share that later on. That was killer, but I have an urge to turn off the camera, so I'm gonna go do that. Plus you can't even see me anymore. Hey. Oh my gosh. Okay. It is. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. It's April 5th. Whoa. What you saw was on April 1st. April Fools. Ooh. I just kind of want to share what's happened since then. And as for the breath work that I mentioned, I'm going to refine it a bit and then I'll share it because I don't want to give you something that isn't good. But anyway, yes, so what happened is by me filming out there, that gave me a little bit more confidence to start meditating outside. So, not yesterday, the day before, so the 3rd, I went out and I meditated outside in that same spot. And I started to do yoga, but I was just going with the flow. And I've taken yoga classes, so I wasn't just doing like just sporadic movements that didn't make sense. Like I was paying attention to my body. I was paying attention, trying to have some flow with it, baby. Trying to have some flow. And so I started to notice a little something. So the spine is a muscle, but it also has your central nervous system. And that is like really what I've been focusing on as of late and trying to work it, make it stronger, and see all the little things I can do with it. So one of the positions I would do was let me see if I can show you. Where am I at? Okay, 35. There we go. Okay. Usually, go like this. And then, over time, put my hands like that and push down. And what was happening is it would create a decent amount of pressure on the spine, but not to where it would hurt. It was more like, it was like a spring is kind of how I was seeing it. And it was relaxing too, because it would stretch. Oh, focus. It would stretch. Oh, focus, please. Oh. It would stretch back here. And once I would release, it was like, oh my God. I would just release and literally just lay there and just be like, oh, yes. Why am I talking about this? Because what would happen is I would release and I would reach such a relaxed state of being that all I really wanted to do was lay down and breathe. And then I noticed something. They say that your breath has a lot to do with your emotional state. If you have a steady rhythm of breath, you're going to be a person that's less anxious, less nervous. Same thing, right? So what I would do is I would lay there and I would start focusing on my breath and I would see how it would start affecting everything. And then it felt like the breath was affecting like the inside of my spine, like the deep tissue of it, which was really cool. I'm not sure if spine has deep tissue, but what I'm saying is like have you ever heard of deep tissue massages? They'll get really, really deep inside someone's like muscles, so to say, and it'll cause them to just like have a huge emotional release. They'll get all the memories. It's interesting. Just check it out. But I was kind of having like that same effect, but I noticed that there was a ton of tension within my spine. And so I would just breathe very slowly, just yeah, baby. And it was like I was working out the nervousness. It's like I gave myself a deep tissue massage. And as I was laying there, runners would come by. And so I would keep myself laying there. And I would start shaking like I was being electrocuted. Like literally like... And what was going on through my mind was, oh my God, I can't believe there's a person running. This is so weird. It's like an adrenaline rush. Are they going to think I'm weird? Are they going to say anything? I don't really care. I'm just laying here. I got to relax. And my guess is because it was similar to what I've been doing in the bath of having these deep emotional releases, that I was kind of working on my muscles, working on these certain aspects of myself that kind of stopped being expressed, kind of froze, became stagnant, because that's what I've been doing with the bath work. It's been emotional work. I work on stagnant energy, which is essentially aspects of my awareness that are fixed in a moment of time where anxiety occurred, where emotional processing, energy and motion processing just stopped. It froze. And a good example of this could be you were doing something that you really loved. Maybe not even that. You wore a shirt that you loved as a kid. It was great. Maybe it was yellow. And then you wore green pants. And some kid came up to you and he was like, dude, you look dumb. Like, are you serious right now? And you were being vulnerable right here, heart space. And you never wore green or yellow together ever again. Now, you get older. You have a little bit of pain in your chest. Feels a little bit tight. You start doing breath work. Start moving. Get yourself a little bit stressed out. Best way to do it, get in hot water. And suddenly, you remember that. But you've been having steady breathing. So what you do is your awareness is all going to go there. You're going to literally feel like you're in that moment. Then you bring yourself back here. And what you're doing is you're bringing that awareness back here. You're bringing it to the breath. So for a second, you embody that state of being. You have that calm breathing. And you just emotionally process that moment. You keep the energy and motion going. And forever and ever, that emotion is going to keep going unless you decide to, stop being so vulnerable, to not express that emotion anymore. And this kind of leads me to the whole point of this video.
I say we have the I-go and then we have the ego. Now, a lot of moves, a lot of choices, a lot of thoughts that have to do with your ego tend to be energy releasing. Energy just goes. Ego, energy goes. And it doesn't feel very good if that's what you don't want to do. Duh. But a lot of people just put themselves through these things they don't want to do because it's a habit of thought, and this habit of thought is only caused by all the stagnant energy within your body. Now, to change that, you need to change your habit of thought. And when you change your habit of thought to do something that you really want to do, you're like, I'm gonna go there. I go. Oh, no pun intended. Nah, there's so many puns. I came up with that while I was laying down there too, and I was like, wow, that's genius. No, I didn't say that. I was like, all right, it's okay. But as you start to work on this emotional release, working on all this energy that's being stuck, you start wanting to do more things. You start wanting to be like, I want to go there, I want to go there, I want to go there, because you feel more free. If you have freedom in here, then the world is yours. Everything is already there for you, but this bad boy, you, and here, stop yourself. And you is essentially your ego, because you're just consciousness. No. Don't hate your ego. Your ego is just kind of a tool that you use. So what do? You want to sharpen up that tool to your liking. It's a tool that you can use, that you craft. You're your own blacksmith when it comes to your ego. How pretty do you want to make it? Do you not care about the work that you're putting in? Because I think that's kind of sloppy, and sloppy thinking leads to sloppy experiences, which aren't very fun. We want to have conscious, precise life experiences. That's just kind of what I've been doing. However, it's like waking up the nervous system, so once you're done, you legit like feel fried. It's like blah. So I want to work on how to cool down the nervous system after, to just keep yourself chill, and then maybe give you guys a practice or two, because it's pretty insane. You just literally lay there, and as time just goes on and certain things happen, your mind just goes places, and you're just like chilling, and then anyway, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, my name is JC. It is really late, and I'm gonna edit this. All right. Peace.